Bandits work for some retired Nigerian armed military generals who arm civilians, use helicopters to loot solid minerals, Senator Oshomole reaffirms. Adams Oshomole, chairman of the State Committee on Interior and senator for Edo North, has disclosed that a retired military general informed him that some powerful retired generals are using bandits to carry out illegal mining and steal solid mineral resources. In an interview on Arise News television program on Wednesday, Oshomole reiterated his earlier claims that retired military generals in Nigeria are behind illegal mining activities. He explained that according to the retired military generals, bandits previously known for kidnapping are working for these influential generals. These bandits use helicopters to access illegal mining sites, drop weapons for civilians, and transport the stolen mineral assets. The lawmaker had claimed that he believed and knew retired military generals behind illegal mining in the country. However, Oshomole, a former national chairman of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) and former governor of Edo State, during the interview, said he did not say that all retired military generals are behind illegal mining. He, however, reaffirmed that he is sure that some retired army generals in the country are behind illegal mining and banditry in the country. He said, "At no time did I say retired generals. I have many generals who are retired, who are suffering, who cannot change batteries in their cars. They retired as pure military officers. They never did any quartermaster job. They never had any political exposure, even in the days of military rule. It will be, as a matter of fact, not correct to suggest to anyone that all retired generals are involved in a particular crime. It is not sensible to say so. That will be border reckless, sweepy generalization. That is not what I said. I said the problem is that some, and I still believe it to be so, and I know it to be so, that some retired generals are involved, and somehow we are not deploying the same force as a nation that we deploy to protect our oil in Niger Delta." Narrating the revelation from the retired general, Oshomole said, "I said that a retired general who I had the honor of appointing and who graciously accepted to serve as a returning officer in a primary election when I was the national chairman of the APC, in his report back to me as the chairman said, 'Adams, we are worried about the primaries, but he has seen that it is far more serious than that.' He said that the banditry that is evolving, or kidnapping as it then was, because there was no use of the word banditry. Those kidnappers in the first instance are in the services of some very powerful, in his own word, retired generals. That they use helicopters, this was a retired general telling me, to the illegal sites as they take mined gold and whatever it is that they are mining. They drop weapons to civilians who have been trained on the use of those weapons to provide protection for the illegal mining activities." He added that, of course, they offer that protection, but some other times they divert these arms to terrorize innocent citizens and sometimes kidnapping. I then said to him, "There is no way I can comprehend the story because I have no military training or security training." The lawmaker added, "I pleaded with him to do a summary of a maximum of 3 pages that I will submit as the chairman of the ruling party at that time to the president, who coincidentally is a retired general before becoming the president of the country, so he will understand the issues clearer. I advised him to put his phone number so that the president can call him if he so wishes, and he can give him this detailed dimension. He warned me that if that issue was not checkmated, what is happening in the Northeast will be child's play." Now, let's see what other people have to say about this. Kudos to Senator Oshomole. However, what are the federal and state governments, senators, and members of the House of Assembly doing about it? I believe the governments of Nigeria are also involved. If not, why would those generals not be prosecuted? What are you doing about it? You wanted your party to win, correct? You are now in power, a senator with legislative power and heir to the presidency. Why are you complaining to us? You should fix the problem. This is not surprising considering how military operations against banditry, kidnapping, etc. have been thwarted or compromised for all these years. These retired generals still have their people in the army who inform them immediately of any plans discussed. Buhari was given this information. Oshomole was eventually removed as party chairman under the same Buhari. We told the government of Qatar gave Buhari's government a list Nigerians sponsoring terror in our country, and what happened? The level of evil perpetrated in Nigeria at all levels is mind-boggling, and only Nigerians can be blamed for all our problems. It is difficult to understand the motivation of a retired general who decides to unleash mayhem on the country he was once trained to protect. Could it be retaliation of the way some of these generals get retired? Buhari retired many generals so he can appoint his men. We are debating the same in the police, now with the IGP. Our leaders must learn our leaders must learn to stop tampering with the system as it causes more problems. Ushomole cannot be wrong. For example, any professional soldier knows it is easy to fight insurgency, banditry, and the likes if arms are provided. There is the will by the governments to fight non-state actors and the governments of war veterans with battle experience. One can imagine what happens when a person with war experience, no retired general without war experience, have access to arms and possess the will lacked by the national leadership to fight crimes are involved in crime. It becomes a field day business. This exposure by Shomole cannot be pushed under the carpet. He is quite insistent about it. An ex-Labour leader knows the weight of his words. It is left for President Tinubu to do the needful. After all, the revelation is not coming from opposition parties. Well, these people have all given their opinions on this. Make sure to leave your own opinions in the comments down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And make sure to turn on notifications so you can be notified when we upload daily content here on this channel. And make sure to share this video with your family and friends so that they know what is going on and they can give their own opinions on this.